I got barbecue chicken, barbecue, whatever. You know, potato salad, my hickory honey seasoned collard greens, yams, whatever. And I fed them. I always done that. Really, I got this from my people on the farm in Jasper, Texas. Everybody eats all the time. I mean, they got food, they got everything going on. But in the military service, there's no lack of the ability for eating and food. And I learned this from John. This is way before the party was ever started. So I fed everybody. I barbecued, had all that food for them over there. And Huey, of course, loved to eat. Yeah, I'll run with you. My point is, about 3 weeks later, we were up on Telegraph Avenue one night, and we was really trying to research in the record boutiques about old blues songs, or something to that effect. And somehow or another we left there and walked 3 or 4 blocks down to Haste and Telegraph somewhere. And Huey was trying to tell another student, because he hadn't been at the rally, you should hear Bobby recite this poem, Uncle Sammy called me for the Lucifer, blah, 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 blah. And he would say, come on, Bobby, recite it out here. It was hordes of people up and down Telegraph. This is around University of California, Berkeley, you know. And it's hordes of people walking up and down. It's nighttime, 9 o'clock or so, whatever, etc., blah, blah. And I said, no, man, and Huey insisted, so I stood out by the parking meter. And I said, Uncle Sammy called me for the Lucifer. Well, I don't give a good eagle-eyed, McPleagle triple whammy. And about that time, a tall, bushy-headed white guy got up out of his chair, because there was a couple of chairs outside in front of this little cafe place, and brought the chair with him. He said, hey, man, hold it. He's holding the chair, got a big, giant marijuana cigarette. And he's walking, he puts the chair down, he's saying, I'm sitting there, you know, and the people got in front of me, and the vibe, I says, hey man, get this stuff out of my face. Okay, I'll stand on the damn chair. So I get up on the chair, so I got a horde of people that stopped, and boom, and I says, Uncle Sammy called me for the Lucifer. Well, I don't give a good eagle-eyed, McPleagle triple whammy damn eye for this false stick, but not served. Uncle Sammy, don't shuck and jive me. I'm hip to popcorn jazz changes, you blow. You know damn well what I mean. You school my naive heart to sing red, white, and blue stars and striped songs, and to pledge eternal allegiance to all things blue, true, blue-eyed, blonde hair, white, young, white, all over. And my soul is trusted Uncle Sammy. Loved Uncle Sammy. I died in dreams playing war for you, Uncle Sammy. You jam your emasculate manhood symbol, puffed with gonorrhea of corrupt, unreality mixed into my ungreased nigga ghetto black ass of my Jewish, Catholic, Hindu, Islamic Sioux. What? Sure, free public health benefits here, man. But Uncle Sammy, if you want to stay a freak show, strongman God, fuck your motherfucking self. Wrote that poem. I picked it up out of the Liberator magazine. Liberator magazine was published out of New York. I subscribed to the Liberator magazine, and probably by this time 20 other different periodicals, including Freedom Ways and some other African politics out of England and so on. I picked this poem up, and I liked it because it conveyed something to me, you know what I mean? And then I started importing that to people. But that poem I recited that night. I got off the chair, got in a yellow t-shirt, and there's a crowd of people, you know, and the crowd is more, the crowd's going more. And this guy grabs me by the arm, and he's got a crew-cut hair, he's in a yellow t-shirt and jeans, you know. Actually, he's a cop, but I don't know he's a cop. He's undercover cop, but I don't know that. You use obscene language. I says, man, get your hands off me. You use obscene language. I said, man, fuck you. I said, we just won, the free speech just won in the Supreme Court that we can use the goddamn F word any damn time. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
So,
Yo, that's so ironic. Getting on the bus
today. Unicorn cop come running to the crowd to grab my jacket. When I swung around, yellow t-shirt attacked me, hit me in the gut, knocked the wind out of me, and we rolled out into the intersection. And the people, Huey hollered, leave him alone, he's done nothing. And then the crowd started hollering, leave him alone, he's done nothing. Leave him alone, he's done nothing. and they're fighting, and 2 or 3 other couples got on me with this guy, and I'm trying to fight them. They're kicking my ass, though. It's hard when you're down and you ain't got your weapons or nothing, and 3 or 4 hands and knees is on you, you know. Well, what happens, my brother was up there with some other guys, and another Asian guy and another young white hippie. They all got in and started kicking these undercovers off. They were undercovers. And I got it loose and I got my knife out.
Yes.
Now, some idiot writes later in history. And Bobby Seale took out his stiletto switchblade to cut this police officer. It was a scout knife. It was a legal blade knife, 2.5 inches. It also had an ice pick. It had a corkscrew. It had a screwdriver blade. That's what knife was. If you went to my house and if you saw my instruments, my precision instruments toolbox, you'd find one of these scout knives. If you see my carpentry toolbox, you'd find one of these scout knives. If you see my structural repair box, you'd find one of these scouts. So I always had these scouts. This is just part of my tools, you know what I mean? I had so many skills and trade, blah, 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 that's me. My point is that when I opened it up and yellow t-shirt came with me, I cut him in his hand. You know, told him to get the fuck off of me, blah, 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 you beat me up, I'm not gonna do it. It's still self-defense, that's all it is.
Right.
And the next thing I know, I'm wrestled down or whatever, etc. And I'm arrested, Huey's arrested, Weasel is arrested. Weasel was the other student. They let him go. But because Huey got in a fight with the big cop, you know what I mean? Huey was a 165-pound guy. Huey could not dance. Huey couldn't even talk to sisters. He didn't really know that.
He was so fine, though.
I mean, I introduced him to Laverne, his girlfriend, you know what I mean? And I found out earlier than that in Texas, before I ever knew him, David Hilliard introduced him to girls and stuff. Anyway, my point is Huey couldn't dance. But he had good footwork when it came to boxing. And that big cop, I never forgot that. He was a big cop. I mean, Huey caught this guy, and the cop went for his gun at one point. Huey was bop, 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 hitting him, and then the cop went for his gun, and Huey pushed the gun down and just went, you know, backwards clockwise. We went to jail. We didn't